Hello, I'm going to talk about the drugs in our society. Main objective: raise awareness in the general population about the risk of drug use and make them aware not to use them because they do not bring anything positive to our lives. Introduction: teenagers who experiment with drugs put their safety and health at risk. Help prevent drug abuse by talking with your teens about the consequences of drug use and the importance of making healthy choices. In this final word, I will talk about various topics on how to deal with this problem that affects us worldwide. Definition: according to the World Health Organization, drug is any substance that, when introduced into a living organism by any route, inhalation, injection, intramuscular, intravenous, is capable of acting on the central nervous system, causing a physical and/or psychological alteration, the experimentation of new sensations of the or the modification of a mental state that is capable of changing the behavior of the person and that has the ability to generate dependence and tolerance in its consumers. According to this definition, drugs are marijuana, cocaine, base pasts, ecstasy, heroin, tobacco, alcohol, and some drugs. Why do teens use or abuse drugs? Several factors can contribute to drug use and abuse among teens. First time use often occurs in social settings where substances are rarely available, such as alcohol and cigarettes. Continued use may due the insecurity or a desire for social acceptance. Teens can feel intractable and not consider the consequence of their actions, leading them to make dangerous risks with drugs. Common risk factors for teen drug abuse include family history of substance abuse, a mental or behavioral condition such as a depression, anxiety, or attention deficit, hyperactivity disorder, impulsive or risk behavior, history of traumatic events such as being in a car accident or being abused, low self-esteem or feeling of social rejection. Consequence of drug abuse in adolescents. The negative consequences of drug in adolescents can include drug addiction. Teenagers who abuse drugs are at a higher risk of using them later in life. Lack of criteria. Drug use in adolescents is associated with a lack of judgment in social and personal interactions. Sexual activity drug use associated with high risk sexual activity. Unsafe mental health disorder. Drug use can complicate or increase the risk of mental health disorder, such as depression and anxiety. Driving while intoxicated. Driving under the influence of any drug can impair a driver's motor skills, endangering the driver, passengers, and others on the road. Change in school performance. Substance use can result in decreased academic performance. It is never too early to start talking to your teen about the drug abuse. The conversation you have today can help your teen make healthy choices in the future. Conclusion. I have come to the conclusion to the drug is a substance which is a risk to society, since people are more vulnerable to this type of thing at this time. A clear example is young people who are more affected by different factors of their lives who think that only the drugs but is one of the easiest for them. I hope you like my video and remember, say yes to life and say no to drug. Thank you very much.